You might be new to Flash Fail, but don't worry because I got you covered. We're gonna understand what it does and how to use it through some cool examples such as splitting or combining data, playing with dates or numbers. So let's go. Alright, so let's start by combining some data, and here you can see that some of the names are not capitalized, but don't worry because Flash Fail will do the job for you. So let's give it an example so it understands the pattern and then it will fill everything for me. So John space H in capital letter, page, press enter. Now as soon as you type Mark, you will get Flash Fail. It will suggest what to fill. But notice something, you have a problem here. An extra space and the P is small letter. In this case, don't worry, just give it another example. So Mark space page, press enter, then B, and then you get everything perfect. Press enter, it will fill it. Let's now go and split some data. Here I want to get the first and last name, so I'm just gonna type Jamichael. You see it's very simple, and if I want to be fancy, I can use the shortcut Ctrl E and it will fill everything for me. Let's do the last name. So Abyss, press enter. This time I'm gonna go under home and you click on this button, you have Flash Fill. Now notice here I have an explosion because Marlon Brando did not come properly and Robson Maker. So what do I do in this case? I just go to the example that is wrong and fix it. It doesn't have to be sequential. So here, Marlon Brando, press enter, it will fix the other one for me automatically. Let's go and do emails, and you can see any pattern you give it, it will recognize it and try to replicate it for you. So let's assume that every person will have the first name dot last name at company.com. So we can just type the first one, jamichael.abyss at company.com, press enter. Now we can use Flash Fill. I have it in another place also under data. You can go and see it here, click, and you get all the emails. Let's play with numbers. So you have these annoying numbers and you want to create a phone number format, for example. So I'll come here, 123-456-789, press enter, Ctrl E, you get everything. Let's try with tags. 123-ABC capital, Ctrl E, you have the data, but another explosion, it did not catch those two. Why? Because you have a number at the end. So what do we do in this case? We just fix one of them. So here we have AB1, press enter, this one is fixed automatically. Let's play with dates now. So you have here some numbers, some text, and you want to convert it to a date. Instead of writing some complicated and fancy formulas, you can just do it with Flash Fill. So 2012, 06, 19. I can do another one, 2015, 12, 30. And then I can just do Ctrl E, you get the other two. Finally, I want to show you initials. This is just to show you that you can create any pattern. So here I have Mario Marino, so MM, press enter. If I try to type V, I get VV. That's wrong. Why? Because here it thought that you want to have the first letter two times. No worries, just do VR, then Ctrl E, and you get everything. Before I go, I need to tell you a couple of things. First of all, this is static, so this is not a formula per se. So obviously if something changes, for example, the name changes, it might not automatically update here. So you need to be careful about that. The second thing is you need to start typing the pattern closer to your data. So for example, if I come here and do MM, press enter, then Ctrl E, I get an explosion. And the reason is it doesn't know where is the data to try to identify the pattern.